Hi everybody. Today's problem to sum. Given an array of integers num and integer target, return indices of the two numbers such that they add up to the target. You may assume that each input would exactly have one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. You can return the answer in any order. And let's take a look at the first example here. So this is the array and target is 9 because the first number and the second number, they add up to 9. So the answer will be the index of the first two numbers, which is 0 and 1. Okay. And the first idea came to my mind is two pointers approach. We sort the array and we use 2 pointers to solve the problems. But because this problem requires us to return the indices of the numbers, so sort doesn't work. So we can use a map, a hash map, to store the numbers, and then we can calculate the residual target minus the current number and check if this residual exists in the map. So if it does exist, we return the residuals index and the current numbers index. This is the solution. So let's walk through. So we just take the first example here. So the target is 9. And we create a map. And the map, the key is the number itself, and the value is the index. So for the first number, which is 2, and the residual will be 9 minus 2 and 7. And the 7 doesn't exist in the map. So we put the current number and the index to the map. The index is 0. And we keep going to the next number, which is 7. So 9 minus 7 equals to 2. So 2 exists in the map. So we find the solution. And the solution will be the index of the residual, which is 2. So the index of 2 is 0. So and the current index, which is 1. Okay, that's it. So I will use Python and Java to code up the solutions. So first we use Python. So first we create a map, and then we iterate through the array. And enumerate returns the index and the corresponding number. So we calculate the residual, which is target minus the current number. If the residual exists in the map, which means we already found the solution. So the solution will be the index of the residual and the current index. So if doesn't, we just simply put the current number to the map. So let's run it. And it works. Submit. Looks good. And then we use Java. So first we create a map. The key is integer and the value is also integer type. So the mapping, we can use a hash map. And then we iterate over the arrays. So if we finish the array and then find the solution, we return -1, -1. And in the loop, so first we calculate the residual. The residual equals to target minus the number, the current number, and we check if the residual exists in the map. So in Java we can use contains key method to check contains key method. So to check if the residual exists. If exists, then we directly return the answer. The answer will be the residuals index. Residuals index and the current number. If it doesn't exist, so we simply put the current number and the corresponding index to the map. Put nums I current index. Let's run it. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you for watching.